what's up guys? It's here Israel again with the Taco Man. Today we're going to show you guys how to make a Mexican authentic red salsa. We got a few ingredients here we're going to get down with. And at the end we're going to break it down to where we're going to have a regular salsa, hot for tacos, chips, and then we're going to add a little bit of habanero to get a little bit more spicy. Okay, in order to get this salsa going, we're going to need a few ingredients. First we're going to start off with, you need some oregano. We're going to use a little bit of salt. This is one of the most important things, is going to be the green tomatillos. We're going to have chile de árbol, chile japonés, chile guajillo, and then the chile puya. So it's going to be 4 different chilies. We also need a couple of cloves of garlic, and at the end we're going to change it up. So we're going to make actually 2 different salsas. We're going to add the habanero, so just to give it a little more kick on the spiciness. Alright guys, let's get started. We're going to utilize a flat panel grill like this, a comal, if you have at home, and some foil paper. A lot of people like to boil these tomatillos in water, but if you want to get that morcajillo taste, you're gonna, you want to burn the tomatillos so they get kind of black, and then you get that morcajillo taste. So we're going to get a little piece of the foil paper, and we're going to wrap this flat pan. It could be any flat panel pan as long as it's flat. So you can wrap this foil paper, get it nice and tight. So we're going to give it about a little bit higher than a medium temperature flame. Drop it on there, give it a few seconds so it gets kind of warm. And you're going to get your tomatillos. We're going to drop the tomatillos in the comal. And you're going to hear them popping a little bit. That means that they're getting cooked all the way down. It starts getting kind of watery and they might get a little bit smushy, but it's okay. So when you start seeing something like that, all around, breathe. Alright, so this is kind of how you want them to look. They're going to be very burnt and crispy. That's exactly, and they're going to get this is kind of what you want it to look like. Kind of smushy and soggy. You see a lot of water coming out of them inside. You have the black part coming around, and it's a little bit watery. And it gets kind of smushy. So, alright, well these tomatillos look like they're about ready. They're going to be very soggy. You see a bunch of water coming out. These tomatillo juices. So they're going to turn the flame off. We're going to get one by one and just dump it in. Keep it the way they are. Some of the black stuff is going to be stuck on the foil paper. That's alright. So as long as you got most of it on there, and we're pretty good. Alright, now second step of this process, we're going to put a little bit of oil in there. You can let it warm up for a few seconds. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the chilies, and we're gonna fry them very quickly, maybe for about 5 to 10 seconds. Shift them, move them around, don't let them get burnt, and then we're going to take them and dump them into the blender. Key is that you don't want to burn them, because if you do burn them, the sauce is going to come out kind of bitter, and it's going to give you like a bitter taste, and you want to stay away from that. So we're gonna drop the chiles de árbol first, all together. You want to make sure that you're moving them around consistently until they get kind of brown, not black though, because once they get black, the chilies are no good, and you're going to have to redo them again. Okay, so the chilies are going to look like this once they're done. Like I said, it's going to be maybe like 10 to 15 seconds. You want them black. So you just grab them right off the pan, get the oil drip a little bit, and drop them inside your. Okay, then we're going to get the second ones, chiles japoneses. Do the same thing to them. These chilies are done. Throw the chile guajillo in there and do the same thing. So we're going to cut off the stem off the chile guajillo. You want to make sure you get that tail out, because that's not going to be good if you get that in the blender. We're going to go with the chile puya. So we're going to get the chile puya. We're going to cut off the stem on it. You want to throw on the garlic in there too.
Huh?
Keep it on a low temperature. Get the stem out of all of them. You want to do this after you grill it, because if you do it before, you're going to drop all the seeds, and you don't want to do that. Put them all in the same pot, all the other ones. So we get the garlic's done. If you don't want to throw the garlic too much, this is kind of black like that. That's pretty good. You put the garlic in there. And then we're going to grill the habaneros too. We're not going to add these to the blender yet, but just we're going to have them grilled there. So the habaneros are done too. We're going to cut the tail off those. after we blend the first salsa. This is just kind of to give it an extra kick. Alright, so we got all our 4 chilies that we've been cooking here, and the tomatillos, the salt, and a little bit of oregano. So what we're going to do now is we're going to blend this together to get the first salsa, and then we're going to add the habanero after to give it a little kick. You want to blend a little bit. You get the idea. It's starting to look like a real salsa there. So that's it. This is going to be our first salsa here. Looking for. It's going to be kind of hot. So that's kind of ready to go there. And then what we're going to do now, you know, for the guys that like the real hot stuff, we're going to pour the 4 habaneros in here. And that's going to give it the kick. You know, 4 habaneros is a lot. Guys that like or girls that like, you know, very hot stuff. You blend about 5 to 10 seconds. You get that red flavor, red taste, red look. And you know, it almost looks identical, but it does not. It's not going to taste the same. Mexican red salsa, and then you have your Mexican red habanero salsa on this side. And like, you know, at the end, if you want, you guys want to taste it. That's something anybody can do at home. You know, just with a few ingredients and a few steps. It's very simple, and you get the authentic Mexican salsa that you see. Tacos places, at restaurants, and a bunch of other places. And like I said, this is for tacos, it could be for chips, you know, for barbecues. You can use this for anything. Okay, so there you guys have it. You got the red salsa, and we got the habanero red salsa, a little bit hotter. If you guys enjoy simple steps that you guys, anybody can follow at home. So now we're gonna see the finished product. Really good. Till then, our next video is Israel with the Taco Man. See you guys later.